Hi guys, we're back at that thing. Put your ears on. I want to saw because I like to get done before dinner. So put your ears on. Let's go. If you can, every now and then glance down in this area here, and you might be able to see a lot of sawdust. But a lot of times the board's going by when that happens, so you can't see it anyway. It's with all those boards on there, you really can't see what's going on. Sorry about that. Sometimes, just don't think about that stuff. I'm just trying to get through. Let me show you what I'm doing over here, in case you're wondering. This board is, the bark of the wood, I don't know how to even start. The bark of the wood, if you can see it, goes in this way because the tree is round. So I bring it up to this point right here, which is the end of the bed, okay, which, let me take it, unhook this again and show you what's going on. So that's not going to go in. See where it just started to come out? So that's not going to go really travel any place. So if you had a lot of dog setters like over at some of the other mills, you could set both dogs. It's not too bad once you got a big flat like this. Then you just kind of bring this one out. So now you know this and that is straight down there. So now you set your dog, which, did you hear it bark? So that's where that is. Then you pull your tape out and then you measure to where you got nice wood. So that's good wood at 14 right there. This is a little bit of sapwood here. Okay, so I'm good there at 14. Here I'm good at 14, and here I'm good at 14. Now generally I know I like the narrow part of the log it that way, and if you had to set a taper attachment on the whole log, okay, you're at the end where you're the closest to. So if I set the taper attachment at that end, I'd have to walk all the way down the mill to undo that. So that's why I try generally to get the smaller side of the log at this end. But that's how I'm doing that. And I'll just cut this when I'm done. Got a lot of cleanup, got a lot of stack, got to count it, put it on Facebook. We put the load of wood that I did yesterday on Facebook. It ended up being 75 board feet. I put it out there for 50 bucks. I had a lot of people interested in it. But I had over a dozen people interested in it, and not one of them has showed up. And that's giving that wood away. That's nice poplar. Now this one isn't as clear as the one yesterday, and I wasn't grade sawing this. I was just sawing it to get through it, because kind of testing out the old mill. The mill does not like it does not like the can't think of what I'm thinking, the faster RPM. And that really frustrates me, because I kind of like that fast RPM. It gets the engine up into the torque and the power. I mean, the more RPMs you got, the more momentum, everything you got. And it gets it more up into the torque curve of the engine. And I don't really feel like spending, I don't know, a pulley back there is probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it was close to $1,000 to switch that pulley out. The pulley that's on there is not the proper pulley. It was just something I came up with. And that's how I came up at the RPMs I got. So if I drop, I'll have to do some calculation when I feel like it. I ain't going to do it. That's why I kept, on the last video, I don't think I did on this video. Here I was just sawing slow. But if you noticed on the last video, that would be now yesterday's video when you're watching this today, but you already saw it, I hope. I was sawing at fast RPM and then putting it slow RPM because the blade just started to get too much cattywampus on me. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll put you back in, saw this. I mean, you've put up with this much. I'm just going to saw this off, and then once you have your straight edge down here, you just measure from this to where you got nice over there, and then you just saw it, and then you got your board. That's about all there is to it. I don't really like stacking this stuff up this side. I think I might pull some of these off. That gets a little scary. When you got, it's not scary if they're all the same size, but they're not all the same size. And so far, that one's going to yield at least a 10 or 12. So I got, I don't know what these are here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one doesn't count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 boards. So there ought to be, I don't know, about 2 million board feet there. Maybe 3 million. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket, but you really can't see this back. Maybe here you can see that. Well, I'm going to pull those boards off. Get some, in fact, that's why you need a photographer. Somebody's got a brain that can figure out what's going on here. This is getting crazy. I am going to pull some of those boards off of there, just to make it a little more comfortable. Or you know what I can do? I'll pull these off first. I'll pull these off first and pull them down. Hopefully I might not be able to move that stack. That's a piece of cherry there, guys. That's been around here for years. I don't know why I don't ever do anything with it, but yeah, I wonder if I can get on all three. I think I can get on all three of those, which would be a little more, gives a little more support. You got to be supportive in this outfit. It's too bad I had that nasty knot in it. It would have been a lot prettier wood. Can you see that smear? I don't know what was in there. Oh, let's see if I can haul this down. The rollers on the mill don't actually roll very good. There's a roller at the front and roller at the back, and they probably cause more problems than anything. Oh, let's see. No, they're rolling today. Once you get the rollers on this part, they roll good. Look at that. You can't see it now because you're out of the camera. All right, with you guys in visual range, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it like I said. I forget what measurement I said. I think it was 14 inches. Then flip it, measure it out, and then flip it. So that's what's going on here. Put your ears back on, guys. That's it. I put a little diesel fuel on there, something mixed with oil, and that keeps the I don't saw as much as a lot of people do, and there's a lot of moisture in the air, and rain can blow in here, and that just keeps any kind of rust from starting up on it. I kind of like a shiny blade. So that's about it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want to see the next video. I got another one back there that's going to get sawed up. Some guy had called and wanted some 4x4s, and that's the next culprit victim, as Mark would say it. So anyhow, I appreciate you coming by, and go visit Wayne over at Wayne's World Garage. Those guys do a lot of sawing over there. Good group of guys over there. They got enough people over there that makes me sick. They got lots of help over there, but real good guy, very interesting. The guy is redoing the beds on the mill over there. And the last I talked to him, he had 3 done. By now he's probably got all 4 of them done, probably got them on. And Wednesday they'll be sawing most of the time over at Kinder Farm over in, it's in Maryland, over by Annapolis someplace, not quite sure. But go check his channel up and hit him up for a subscribe, and send him to a couple other people, because he's very interesting, and the machine work that he does over there is just unbelievable. It's way beyond me. I told him it was crazy for trying to make those beds, but I don't know. He did a really good job of what I see. He really did a nice job. So go check Wayne out, and tell him I sent you over there so he can send me $100 for everybody that goes over there. No, not really. He sends me $1,000. I was just teasing you guys. Anyhow, we'll see you all later. Bye-bye.